Hi, this is Mila. Bmusic are back at the Dome for Spectrum, the monthly night of local talent. Let's go and meet some of them. I'm here with Anja McCloskey at the Dome for Spectrum. We've just caught you before you're about to go on stage, which is really exciting. You've never played here before, so yeah, tell us how you're feeling.
I'm really excited to play here. Obviously, it's a great venue, and I've always wanted to play here, so I look forward to it.
But you were here recently, so what were you here for?
I was here recently because I tour manage a band called Mulets, who are a local Brighton band, and they were supporting Bellowhead here at the Dome. So I was running around playing Time Lord.
Wow, so you do your own thing. You've got obviously your band, well, you, and you tour manage another band, and you've been in a string of other bands. So you just do like everything. Can you talk us through like what you've done, all your experience?
So I play accordion, which has led to me playing in a lot of bands because I think there's not that many accordion players around. So I've played in a band called the Irrepressibles, who are like a sort of neo-avant-garde baroque orchestra thing. I help out with Mulets. I run a record label with some friends called Sotones Records, which is like a co-op indie label. And then I do my own stuff. And I have a band for my own project as well, with like double bass and violin and guitars and accordion and singing.
So when do you sleep?
Never. Well, I am half German, so I'm fairly organised.
Yeah, talk to us about that actually, because you've got, again, a crazy fun background. Tell us.
So my mum's German, my dad's American. I sort of grew up mainly in Germany, but also the US, but I've lived in this country for the last 15 years.
And what brought you to the UK and, more importantly, Brighton?
So I first went to the UK to study in London, not knowing anything about England, and I was pretty taken aback by the music scene and just how creative everyone is here, and then decided to stay. And all my friends have recently moved to Brighton, which has sort of made me decide to come here too. I haven't regretted the decision.
Good, very, very pleased to hear that, and I'm sure they will be too. So tell us sort of more recently what you've been up to as Anja.
So I spent a year in America touring and wrote a record out there, which I then recorded in Germany, which is my second album, which came out last summer. That I'm promoting at the moment, and it's called Quincy Who Waits. And I'm currently writing album number 3, which I'm going to record next year, which should be quite exciting.
Exciting. And are you going to mostly be recording that in Brighton, or are you taking it around?
I might do it in Brighton or maybe in Wales. I've got a friend in Wales who might help out with some stuff, so it might be nice to go into the countryside.
And so you're a songwriter as well, very talented songwriter. Do you find yourself writing songs for yourself and for Roulettes and possibly other artists as well?
I only write for myself, so I kind of just spend a lot of time. I mainly write on tour, actually, because I'm travelling quite a lot, and I find it quite inspiring. So I sort of tend to get little snippets of inspirations and put them together.
Can you tell us what inspired your favourite song? I know it's probably a difficult question.
I think one of my favourite songs is actually a song, it's called Tagetes, it's on my first album. And it was just inspired by my grandpa, who also played accordion, and I sort of quite like the memory it sort of instills. But
yeah, I read a little bit about that actually. Didn't your grandpa inspire the whole thing when you were really, really young?
Yeah, my grandpa, he was really great. He played accordion. He wasn't a trained musician. He just sort of picked up the instrument and just played. And he could listen to a song and then just instantly play it. It was quite amazing. And my mum kind of, when I was 5, said, Anja, I want you to learn an instrument. What do you want to play? And I was like, accordion. And I think quite an unusual choice, but I love the instrument. I think it's great.
Oh, amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I suppose if you just quickly tell everyone where they can listen to everything that you've got out at the moment and where they can follow all the exciting news that you've got coming up.
Okay, so all my music's released through Sotones Records, which is that indie label I was talking about earlier. It's available everywhere online, and you can buy it on my website, which is www anjamccloskey.co.uk. If you get there, spelling it right, then I'll be really impressed.
Cool. Well, thank you and good luck.
Thank you for having me.